Zone transition points, or more commonly referred to as ZTPs, are entry control points between chemical zones. ZTPs help to control the movement of mission-critical equipment and personnel between contaminated and uncontaminated zones. In order to cross into different chemical zones, personnel must process a ZTP. ZTPs display the following information: the chemical zone in which they are entering, the current MOP level, alarm condition for that chemical zone, and any procedures that need to be followed before entering into a zone with a different MOP level than the zone they are currently in. Therefore, all procedures should be read and performed before processing through the ZTP. When transferring into a zone with a higher MOP level, personnel in vehicles or walking will stop at the ZTP, then read and follow the procedures that are listed on the ZTP. The steps are as follows. Step 1. Assume the appropriate MOP level for the zone in which personnel are about to enter. Step 2. Ensure a member has M295 decontamination kits, reactive skin decontamination lotion, or RSDL, and M8 paper. Perform buddy checks. Once complete, personnel will be able to move into the contaminated zone. Ensure all members maintain some form of communication between their unit control center and/or shop lead for the applicable shift. When entering a zone with a lower MOP level, personnel in vehicles or walking will stop at the ZTP, read and follow each step carefully on the sign to avoid spreading contamination into another zone. The steps are as follows. Step 1. Check vehicle and cargo for contamination by utilizing M8 paper. Step 2. Accomplish decontamination of vehicles and assets if required. Step 3. Mark the asset as contaminated if required by using a marking kit or expedient method. Step 4. Accomplish individual decontamination with the M295 decontamination kit, even if there are no signs of contamination, and then step into the boot trough provided at the ZTP. If necessary, utilize the RSDL. Step 5. If the vehicle and/or personnel have not been contaminated and have not handled any contamination, then the MOP level can be reduced to the current MOP level of the zone in which they are entering once they have completely transitioned into that zone. Note: if in a vehicle, follow steps 1 through 5. If walking, follow steps 4 through 5. When in doubt with any of these steps, personnel should contact their UCC to clarify.